You know how they're indicated for conditions of the hands and feet. Like I couldn't get those 5 tiger points on the thumb to work very well for a while until I started needling them first, and then I'd go look at the foot. So if she's got a problem over here in this foot, I can needle the tigers, but then I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to look at her foot, and I'm going to observe, oh, maybe the foot's more in external rotation. Okay, so I know that there's contractions on the lateral line, right? So that would tell me that maybe what I need to do is to reduce the muscle tightness and contraction in the lateral line to release that external rotation. But then I can come over here, if I see that external rotation, I can come over here and I can just start pressing and rolling. And this is my manual therapy. I'm just doing acupressure here. Very simple thing. And that right there is, it feels good, she loves it. It's better than moving over and doing more needles immediately. It only has to take a few minutes. And then I'm also palpating and assessing. Okay, where is that tension at? Why is there an external rotation? That might occur at different places. That might be happening in her ankle. Okay, I treated someone fairly recently like this. I put the 5 tigers in, I assessed, I saw that there was something going on with the leg. So you need to ask yourself, is it happening at the ankle or the foot? Is the arch dropped? Is the foot in inversion? Is something going on at the knee? Is there a rotation here? You can just look. How do the knees look relative to the hips? Is it rotated out? Is the femur in rotation? You know, that's quite advanced. That takes a while to develop that level of ability to look at. But just by starting at simple things, you can start to get better results for things like that when you make those observations. Okay? And I don't think that needs to be too difficult, though, either. For this client that I was thinking of, I did a couple of the tiger points there. I observed something in their foot, and I asked him about how he stands. I was like, do you have any sort of like standing pattern that you're aware of? Are you putting more weight on that foot? I asked him, and he says, I've got this thing where I stand like this. You can see my foot. It's in inversion, right? He has a tendency when he's standing around to invert his foot, and then that's going to stretch that. So when he's standing around, he's waiting on that foot. That's stretching the lateral line. That's where he had pain. It was in the gallbladder meridian because it's in strain. Okay, so I saw the foot in inversion like this when he laid down on the table. That led to me asking him questions about how he stands, and we found that. And then it all made sense. Then I wasn't just treating the gallbladder line and, you know, doing textbook style treatments where I'm just plugging those in and hoping for a result. But now I'm looking at the biomechanical, myofascial things that are going on here. I said, oh, okay, I see what's going on here now. So let's reduce some tension here, okay? So then I just started palpating along the yin line. In a normal style treatment, you might think to needle system 6 because the pain is in the gallbladder meridian, right? That's where the pain is at, but that's where the strain's at. But where's the muscle contraction at? The muscle contraction is here on the yin lines. So what I did, and he loved this, is I just went and I massaged his feet for the next 10 minutes, right? I massaged down that line to reduce that excess contraction, okay? And then I explored around a little bit, kept doing very simple acupressure right down the line. And then, you know, you can hold their ankle and you can rotate their ankle, and there's a number of different things that you can do to assist in making that better. So we have covered this a bit. This is just a real nice simple thing to do for the external rotation. Just press and roll. Walk your hands towards the knee. You know, and then I checked him this way too. Like, okay, so that gallbladder channel is in chronic lengthening, so I can come in here and I can palpate the gallbladder line to find tender points if I do want to needle those points, if the contraction is this way. Okay, make sense? Mm-hmm. So if you see feet pointed inward, think of the yin lines and the deep front line as being in contraction. If you see the outer rotation, then think of the lateral line as being in contraction. And I like to needle where the contractions are at to get that to release. Okay? So with this client that I was referring to, where I used 2 of the 5 tigers, and then I did manual therapies on the foot. We did 2 or 3 treatments with all. He was out of pain. It was a chronic condition, and we got a good response. He was happy. He referred his wife. He referred his family, his kids. Like, I've treated their kids now. And ordinarily, before I started doing that, like, I was not able to just get a response by doing the 5 tigers alone. But it's just through deepening our observation skills and our understanding of structure and alignment and myofascial lines that we can get better responses to some of these conditions. Okay?